Alright guys, I'm just doing a central energy. I just dropped another video. I'm expecting a friend to come. And I got chasing and cursed. Okay. I figure I drop some videos. This is what I like to do, y'all. One day, maybe, I'll be doing it with a bigger audience. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows anymore? Only the wind knows, right? Alright, we got shock. There's sudden change. Alright, we got sudden change. Love call. Expressing love, message of love. Oh god, there's a shock of love, guys. Shock of love. And loyalty. Oh my god, the Chong card came up. I love it. I love the Chong card. I'm just gonna call this the Chong card. One day I gotta make a Chong deck. Maybe. Maybe I'll do this fully with just this. I figure I'd do small reading. Alright, tell us, Spirit. Tell us about the shock. I'm really curious about the shock here. Tell us about the shock. Tell us. Chasing. Somebody's going to be chasing somebody and it's going to be shocking to somebody. They're in toxicity and resilience. See the spider? The spider's on there. They're going to be chasing around like a spider. Damn. Alright, tell us about love call. What about this love call, Spirit? I really like these cards. I like the pictures on it. I do. I love the pictures on this. Seduction. Damn. They're gonna. I'm just shuffling these here. Curses on the bottom. Attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party, temptation. Alright. Alright, this could be shocking for some of you. I'm going to say that the person that was loyal to you is going to hook up with a third party, or the person that hooked up the third party all of a sudden wants you. I'm going to say that for there. Alright, tell us about this loyalty. Tell us about loyalty, Spirit. Healthy choices. Self-love and self-care, being happier, love, and life. Alright, so someone's going to be making healthy choices and they want to be loyal. Oh. Doesn't seem so terrible. I mean, sometimes you do these readings and there's just terrible stuff that goes on in all these readings. And then we have intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding with this chasing. They want intimacy, and it's going to be shocking to you. It's going to be shocking that they actually want to be intimate with you. I don't know. Maybe that's what we got here. We got abundance. Oh, Lord. Positive mindset, manifest gratitude and blessings. Abundance is on the table. Maybe they saved up some money and they want to spend it with you and they want to be with you instead of a third party or something for some of you. I don't know if I would trust it, guys. I just say always use your discernment, and if you can, go sovereign. Sovereignty is the way to go, guys. Sovereignty is the way to go. Alright, now under this loyalty, we got influences. We got attachments, third parties, and peers. Under their healthy attachments, they still have influences. They got attachments, they have third parties, doesn't always have to be love, but maybe some other parties that picking up third parties that are possibly going to influence your relationship. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Yeah, let's go in deeper. I do like these cards a lot. Under intimacy, we got stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. Alright, so there was stress when you were with this person. There was arguments. Maybe it was these influences over here. I don't know. I'm just sure the deliverer of the messages, I guess you could say what I am. I'm the deliverer of the messages. That's it. I deliver your message. I deliver your message. Yes, I do. Alright, under this abundance, we got commitment. They want marriage, promises, and fidelity. But then we have stress on the table over here with the shock. Alright, what about these influences? Oh, that's what I'm very interested in, is these influences. The influences. We got karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, and turmoil and fleeting. They have had some karmic relationships. That's what these influences are. That's why I said I don't know if I trust this. Their loyalty now is coming from dealing with karmics. People that are not of their best interest, that have hit. I watch a lot of other live streamers, guys. I think all of us do. When they go to the other side of the fence, and then they see the grass is not greener. And sometimes they come back with attachments. And those attachments can make their way onto you. So, just be careful with this. And then under stress, we have releasing. Letting go, moving on, walk away. You walked away and you let go of this relationship, whatever this is. Family, friend, lover. You walked away from this whole relationship. It was done with. You walked away from it. It's abundantly clear. That's what you did. You just walked away and said goodbye. That's it. Then under commitment, we have the butterfly. Exploring growth, next phase, inner healing inner child, releasing the past. Alright, this person has done their inner healing. They have done it, but I feel there's people around them. I hear possibly for some of you it's children. They had a child with their karmic relationship, but yet they want to come by you. But yet they want to come by you. This is what I'm getting. And then under this, we have shocking again. We got turmoil, trouble, unexpected. There was shocking news under this karmic relationship, and that's why they're coming towards you, because there's more shocking news. Well, damn. There's a lot of shockers in here. Maybe this karmic, whatever happened, for some of you, it could be a baby. For some of you guys, it could be they had I'm picking up an STD. It could be anything of the above. I don't know if I would get involved in it, is what I'm saying. We got a divine feminine. They want to come towards a divine feminine that released them. A divine feminine released this whole situation. And they moved on. Because a divine feminine does not chase. People come to them. They don't go to them. That's it. A divine feminine does not chase. And then under butterfly, we got an apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Alright, well, we got somebody that a divine feminine release that wants to come back for an apology. Let that make sense. Alright, what's the shocking news with the karmic? That's crazy. What's the shocking news with the karmic spirit? Mirror. They mirrored each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. They were both unhealed, and they mirrored each other. Alright. This relationship served as a learning experience. So they can learn about what their weaknesses. So they could grow. They were meant to have that relationship so they could grow as people. Alright, under Divine Feminine, we got Coffee Cup. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Alright, they want to go on a coffee date or something with you. They want to talk to you. Because they have seen the light. I have seen the light. They have seen the light, collective. They have seen the light. That doesn't mean you're going to jump up in bed with them again. Under this apologies, we got foundation. They want to build a foundation with you. Establish family and security. That's what they want to build with you. I feel they broke it down. They had that and broke it down. Tell me about this karmic that they mirror. Girl with a snake. Charmed or used. Enable and boundaries. Okay, this was a girl with a snake. So what I'm getting here, this person charmed them or used them. They enabled it. They were the enabler, and this is how they learned to set boundaries. Because they enabled a snake. Wow. That doesn't seem like a promising thing for you, Divine Feminine. Or Divine... I mean, it does say Divine Feminine, so maybe this is about a Divine Feminine. Well, because say with the cards, it's second chance. I'm literally just putting this here. They want a second chance, a reconciliation, make an amends, or an opportunity. They want a second chance. Wow. Yeah, this is what they want. They want a second chance. I mean, it's up to you. And they're hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. They're hoping for this foundation. They are literally hoping for this. That's a lot. They're just sitting over here hoping to resurrect something with you. They're hoping. Alright, and then we got engagement ring under girl with a snake. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and completion. Alright, they were engaged to this. There was some sort of engagement with the girl with the snake. So yeah. This person that wants you back was engaged to a karmic, and it did not work. And now they want you back. Now that we got the whole storyline, wowee, collective. That's all I got to say. Wowee. Because that is a lot. That's a lot. I wouldn't trust it, guys. But I don't trust hardly any. I'm a sovereign being. I don't be trusting half of this stuff that people do or say. I don't be trusting none of it. Alright. Oh. Okay, that's not supposed to be in there. I knew I had more of these cards. Hang on, guys. Yeah, here is more. I'm trying to go through all my cards. Yeah, sometimes some are stuck in areas. And I know I had a whole deck somewhere. I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with the energy. There's things you forgot about. Maybe there's things that you forgot about in this energy. I don't know, I feel like there's some things that you forgot, and maybe they're trying to make you remember the good times. They're trying to make you remember the good times that y'all had together. I'm picking up, they're trying to make you remember the good times. Alright. Alrighty. Make sure this is it. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Alright, tell us more. Hidden thorns. There's hidden thorns in this union, guys. There's hidden thorns. And then we got third party. And then we got indecision. You're afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. So they got this third party is still involved in this situation with whomever. They are still involved. They are still involved. And here's another one of those cards that I've been looking for. I had a whole bunch of these Pop Terra, and I wanted to get them because I know the pile was bigger. Okay. Tell us about hidden thorns. Tell us about hidden thorns, Spirit. Oh my god. These are so messy. They're just falling apart. I felt like this has to do with your relationship. Maybe it's falling apart. We got harvest. Alright, this person wants to reap results of your harvest. This just fell out of my lap, literally. And then third party is toxic ties. Jeez. And then this one wanted to fall out. Mutual effort. There's a mutual effort. You're both showing up, checking in, and putting in the work. Alright, so there's a mutual effort in this harvest. Maybe you know this person. I'm not judging you. Maybe you know a person. Okay, it's not those cards. Maybe you know this person. You could. I mean, it's possible. And under harvest, we got, you guys are miles apart. Maybe not so much miles apart in distance, but maybe the way you think. And then we got me versus me and your bag secure. You're working on your money. You are just sitting over here working on money. And under toxic ties, you got receipts and evidence. This doesn't seem like a good person, guys. Maybe you should use a lot of discernment with this situation. I'm just saying. And then we got self-embrace. Step into your own love and acceptance. For when you love yourself, everything else will fall into place. If you haven't done self-love, the cards are saying you should. Just saying. And this isn't supposed to be there either. I thought I have all these cards, but here you go. Alright. And then we got no good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. Right under this. There is someone for everyone, collective. Don't be desperate. And this is sticking out. Fear of loss. You're afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. Maybe there's someone else that you're afraid of. Wheel of Fate. Fate continuously moves in a cycle or completely breaking free from a certain loop. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. If you get off the wheel, sometimes the wheel goes in your favor. Because everyone else has to count for everything that they've done wrong, and you are the last one standing, so you get the better results. And then we have untrue stories. You're telling yourself bad things change your stories and see the good that can happen. See the good that can happen, collective. Then we got your heart always knows the way, simply trust it. Alright, just listen to your intuition and your heart, and if you don't feel right about the situation, go with it. And ladder, to reach a goal, one must move forward, but sometimes stepping back is always part of the journey. Maybe you're meant to step back and you're meant to step back to see what fully is there, is what I'm getting. That's what I am getting. You're meant to step back to see what you fully have. I am picking that up, guys. Yeah, then maybe that's just what you're supposed to learn. That stepping back, you learn more than when you step forward. That seems to be the thing. Let's see. What is the end result that this person wants? What does this person want from you? Alright, let me reshuffle these from the last reading I did, guys. What does this person want from you? Alright, let me shuffle again. Alright. We got wisdom. They want wisdom. Queen of Swords. Mental sharpness aligns with the courage to speak truth. Your words are guide and light. Okay, they want your wisdom. But we gotta realize they do have a karmic attachment also that possibly they have children with. We got cooperation. They want your cooperation. 5 of Wands in reverse. A desire for peace emerges, but are you sacrificing your own needs to avoid conflict? Cooperation. Are you, I guess that's a question for you. Are you sacrificing your own needs so they feel better about whatever's going on or whatever happened between you? Because there was a third party that showed up, guys. Then we got sharing. Alright, this 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This may be a signal, a willingness to share, move, resources, feelings, or space. They may want to come and have you, they want to give you money or move in with you. That's what I'm getting. I feel this person wants to move in with you. Because their funds are disappearing. That's what I am picking up. Their funds are not what they used to be. No, they are not. The funds are not what they used to be, collective. So, I don't know about this one. I would use your discernment, and I'm going to make this a short one because I got a friend that might be coming over, and we'll see you in the next one.